Hey, this is Pat Ahearne. I want to talk a little bit about the mental side of pitching, and it's very, very important. It's so big that it just needs to be addressed a little bit. I want to give you 3 little tips and tricks that I know of that can help a player from the pee-wee level all the way up to an adult level. The first thing I want to talk about is just a little bit of call it a visualization exercise. Now, this is something that's best done away from the field. So what you want your players to do is to start to think about themselves in the pressure situations, in a position where they have to make a big pitch and get an out. Now, the key to it is to have the player get themselves in a really good mood, maybe listen to some music they like or think of something that makes them feel relaxed and comfortable, and then start thinking about being in a pressure situation, seeing the ball go where they want to go, seeing these positive results. So then they start to put the two together, being calm, relaxed, and comfortable, and being in a situation where they have to perform on the field. So that's where you add that feel of visualizing and mentally rehearsing the game to your mind control exercises. Another good thing to do is to have your players not necessarily imitate their favorite major leaguer's delivery or motion or anything like that, but watch their favorite players and how they act. What's their attitude? Some guys, if their favorite player is a pitcher who's really aggressive, maybe that's the best for them, to feel like they're really aggressive and going on the attack when they pitch. If there's a pitcher that they really like who's calm and focused, maybe that fits their demeanor as well. So if you tell players, say, hey, watch your favorite pitcher and just see how he acts and imitate that. It's perfect. I did it myself. My favorite pitcher was Oral Hershiser. I imitated his demeanor, delivery, everything, and it really helps to just know that there's somebody who's already done it that you could just imitate. So now, another trick that really helps from every level, from the youngsters all the way up, is really simple, and everybody does it hundreds of times a day. That's the best part. I tell pitchers that if they're ever in any pressure situation, to take a breath before they throw the pitch. I tell them, look, you can't make a pitch until you exhale. As soon as you exhale, then you can go ahead and pitch. So that takes their mind out of, oh my God, everything's going crazy, to breathe in, exhale, and go. And that works great for just getting the body relaxed, getting them in that good mood to make a good pitch. And finally, I want to share a story with you of my first game in the major leagues. I got called up to the Detroit Tigers. My very first start was in the old Tiger Stadium against the New York Yankees. Now, to give you an idea, that lineup had Bernie Williams hitting 8th. Don Mattingly, the manager of the Dodgers, was batting 3rd. The first guy I ever got out in the major leagues is Wade Boggs. He hit a fly ball to center field. That was the first out of the game for me. Now, unfortunately, I lasted 1 inning. I gave up 5 runs in my major league debut. Now, one thing that really stuck with me, my manager at the time, Sparky Anderson, I'm sitting in front of my locker after the game. He came walking by, and this is what he said to me. Well, the sun will come out tomorrow, kid. So I want to just share that with you, just because you have to understand, for players at almost any level, this is one of the most important things in their lives. And so when there's failure, sometimes as coaches, we really have to say, hey, listen, the sun's going to come up tomorrow. This is not the worst thing that's going to happen in your life, and give them just something to just feel a little relaxed, even though they just had a rough game or a rough at-bat or a rough inning. Just say, hey, it's going to be all right, son. Everything's going to be all right. And just keep going, because if you stay in the game long enough, you're going to get hit. You're going to strike out. Bad things are going to happen. But hey, the sun's going to come out tomorrow, kid.